It was Matthew's birthday. We'd been up to the Stones at Avebury and taken the dogs for a walk. My husband and Matthew wanted to watch the football, and so we girls decided to go up and ride my daughter's horse. And I didn't want to walk up the hill, so I thought, well, I'll ride first. I literally just fell off the mountain block, landed on concrete, and I hit my head. I got up, I got on, I rode, I drove home. I was okay. My name's Anne Davies. I am a criminal defence solicitor, which means that I'm on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week most of the time. My family are my world, my absolute world. We're a very tight-knit group of 6 of us, and we do a lot together. Even though the kids are grown up now, they're still very family orientated as well. Matthew is the baby of the family. He's 19 and he has cerebral palsy. He loves his sport, he's good at it. He likes getting medals, he likes getting 2 medals so he can clang as he walks along. He's got a lot of medals, and he is currently the British champion for 50-metre breaststroke. As a disabled person, it gives him the confidence to be the person that he is and to hold his head up high. I woke up 2 days after I'd had the fall, and I couldn't speak, and the moment of terror that you feel. And they called for an ambulance, and they took me straight into Majors, and then I just disappeared. And lots of scans later, I was declared to be okay, but the doctor did say to me when we went for the appointment that I wasn't going to be able to drive. And it's just the panic of thinking, I pay bills, I have a mortgage, I can't work, he can't train, there's what do we do? When you buy any sort of an insurance policy, you do wonder whether it's going to be paid out at the end of the day. After the accident, I rang and said, is this something that they're likely to pay? What's the deal here? I felt reassured when my financial advisor sent me the message saying that they're a friendly society, they will try to pay. And there was never a moment when they didn't want to pay. On top of agreeing to pay out the income protection, I had a conversation with Lynn, who we hit it off. She was very good, great manner on the phone, made me feel reassured. She has been a bit of a rock behind us, to be honest. I was at home and there was a knock at the door, and there was a box of flowers outside, and it came with this lovely note to say that everybody at Cirencester Friendly was thinking about us. It was just such a nice surprise, over and above what I ever thought that, a business, a company would do for a customer, but it made us feel looked after. It was about 2.5 weeks later. It was my daughter's 21st birthday. Matthew suddenly almost pushed back on his chair, went pale, went blue round his lips, went into a spasm, fell over, hit his head on this, and passed out having some sort of a seizure. Absolutely terrifying. I thought I was going to lose him. And they took him into the hospital. I went with him in the ambulance, and we were taken straight back into Majors, where I'd been 2.5 weeks previously. And they did some tests on him and said that he was okay, and we brought him home. And then we had the phone call from the neurologist to say, stop training, you can't swim till we've done more investigation. And we were on the way to training, we stopped, we turned around, we went home, shell-shocked. And it was devastating. We came home and said, what do we do? What do we do with ourselves? Lynn, she rang me the day after we been told that we weren't able to take him swimming anymore, and said that the money was available to us as part of the 125 Foundation to support Matthew in getting him to his competitions, to get him to swimming during the period of time when I wasn't able to drive and wasn't able to work. And I remember just bursting into tears down the phone to her, and I sobbed. I literally sobbed because it was all raw. When we went to see the cardiologist, and he said, well, I think it's good news because it's athlete's heart. And I think I probably cried then as well. It was a massive relief. Cirencester believing in him enough to give him that sort of money and backing. There's no words to express how you can thank somebody for that, because it's life-changing opportunities that have been given by their help. I don't know what we would have done without them. For both of us, within the space of 2.5 weeks, everything just became completely different. Live now, because you just never know the minute that life changes.